Alert! A powerful dust storm is sweeping across Mars. Here on Mars Base 7, our visibility is low. Our structures are holding steady. But something incredible has just been uncovered. Beneath the red sand, there are glimmering crystals. It's ice, hidden for eons. This discovery could tell us so much about Mars.
Welcome to Mars Base 7, Recruit. You're the new robotics engineer. We're going to give you an overview of why this mission is so important and how the discoveries can be so valuable to science. Once we've covered that, you can get started with doing your job.
Finding ice crystals on Mars would be a massive breakthrough. It would mean water, and where there's water, there might have been life. Or maybe life still hiding beneath the surface. Future Mars explorers could use that water to make oxygen, grow food, and even create rocket fuel to return home. But there's one problem. If we try to use a grabber to pick up that ice, it'll shatter. You're the robotics engineer here at Mars Base 7, and your mission? Build a Mars rover that can safely collect the crystals and return them to base. The only tool that's going to get this job done is going to be the OneWay curtain. At its core, a OneWay curtain is a flap or a beam that's designed to swing inward as the robot drives forward, letting items pass underneath. But once the item is past it, it snaps back into place using gravity and prevents the item from rolling or falling back out. Items can go in, but they can't go out. This will let your robot drive over the surface of Mars, collecting ice crystals without losing them when making turns or searching for more crystals. The secret sauce of a OneWay curtain is to create a pivot point that allows beams or axles to hang down. Those axles can fold in when they drive over an item, but a stop bar or beam across the top prevents the axles from opening back up the other way, trapping whatever you've collected inside the hopper. Let's build a OneWay curtain that's long enough to collect multiple ice crystals and wide enough to gather up things as it drives across the surface of Mars. Let's build this OneWay curtain using just pieces from our Lego Spike Prime kit. We start by building the curtain using some beams on an axle. This is going to be our pivot point. Next, we're going to build the frame, or our collecting bin. And these little pieces aren't quite long enough, so we add another beam on the bottom so nothing falls out the sides. We attach everything together and hold it together with the stop beam across the top, and then we can attach it to our driving base. Now let's build the rover. We're using a basic 2-motor drive base. This is driving base 1 with a color sensor attached. We've added the medium-sized wheels that we think will work best on this Martian terrain. We mounted the OneWay curtain to the front and made sure the collection area was big enough to hold several crystals. See how it works? The robot drives over the ice shards. They slide under the curtain, but they can't escape. Now we code. We're starting with just a simple driving loop to make our robot move in circles for about 10 seconds at a time. I like the more movement block that says start moving at blank % speed. That controls the left wheel and the right wheel, and you can set them to go different speeds, which will allow you to make different sized circles. I also want to know that my robot is changing speed, so I included the set power button light 2 and changed the color each time my robot changed the size of its circle. Before we send you out on your very important mission, let's check in with NASA's Perseverance rover. This photo was taken on May 10th, 2025, marking the 1,500th Martian day, or SOL, exploring the red planet. In this picture, a dust devil twirls in the background, about 3 miles away. The small dark hole in the rock in front of the rover is the borehole made when Perseverance collected a sample dubbed Bell Island. This selfie image was created using the Watson, which is the wide-angle topographic sensor for operations and engineering. It has a camera at the end of its robotic arm. The storm has passed, but those ice crystals won't last in this sunlight. We've got to get started fast. Here's your challenge, robot engineer. We need you to build a driving robot using Lego Spike Prime.
You're going to attach a one-way curtain to the front of it. Then, make your own ice shards using leftover blue and clear pieces in your kit. Program your robot to collect the shards and return to base. I believe in you. We know you can do this. Be sure to post your robot and mission results in the comments or tag us online. The Mars Research Council needs your discoveries.